Tell you, man, that's gonna be a painful one. I done done a lot of bad stuff in my life, boy, but I ain't never played with the Lord, boy. Shit, and if I did, I sure hope I ain't doing what these people doing, boy. Niggas talking about in the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, like, nah, bruh. Stop saying my name. You fucking keep saying my name. I know what that shit like. Don't be like in the name of Darius shit, bitch. In the name of Darius. No, bitch, no. No, bitch. I turn your ass to a pillar of salt, bitch. Turn your ass to a dust of cocaine, bitch. For real. And shoulder roll on you, bitch. Yeah, man. I want to roll my weed, bruh. Let's hear this crazy shit Kanye talking about while I roll up this weed, bruh.
You know, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it. Because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika. I wanted to, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to take.
All right, so and I'm glad I brought it up, and now I'm glad he bringing it up. You see what I'm saying? Because look. In our generation, I just gotta be real. I ain't got no love for no Jew. I'm gonna be real. Let me say it. Hey, this probably gonna make my channel not pop mode. That bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm telling you, I ain't got no love for him. That's just me. I ain't finna try to be friends with him. Once I learn somebody Jewish, I ain't really nah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real, chat. Some people say, hey, that's discriminatory. Hey, I'm just telling you my beliefs. I'm just telling you my beliefs. I don't the juice. I don't fuck with none of the juicy juice. Not in my life. I don't want no juice friends. Hell no. The synagogue of Satan, they said. It's a synagogue. Hell no. Some people say, damn, bro, hold on, bro. That's fucked up. Hey, bro, they run everything, bro. Well, you pander on your land to a motherfucker. Hey, skid it at the beat, nigga. But I'm going to tell you something. I ain't got no love for no motherfucking Jew. That's just me. I got to be honest with you. But the swastika represents sticking innocent people into ovens and burning them. To me, in this day and age, in the 20th century, the swastika represents torturing people, killing babies, doing experiments on people, doing diabolical scientific experiments. I don't care if they're Jewish or not. And I don't fuck with no Jews. I'm saying that's what the swastika represents to me in the 20th century. So now let's listen to Kanye explain himself.
I tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. They'll threaten people, oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You like, how many people put, I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that. Somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffles some feathers. And then...
Do y'all know what he said about Jay-Z? He said that baby was retarded. Kanye said Jay-Z and Beyonce baby was retarded. What's wrong with Kanye, bruh? What's up, Twitch? Shout out Twitch. Shout out YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Shout out YouTube. Shout out Facebook. What's wrong with Kanye, man? Why that man baby gotta be retarded, man? Why do people baby gotta be retarded, bro?
I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes and that, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing this wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, well, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail. Right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick, the two pedophiles, Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed.
Hold on. What the fuck is Kanye saying, chat? Let me back that up, chat. Somebody explain what the fuck he just said, chat. Please. I'm smart, nigga, but whoa, that was deep. Or was it? Or was it stupid? Hey, chat, tell me what Kanye just said. Hold on.
Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture, if we said like, yo, you doing this wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten to an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now Cardi's like he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters, and you got
now. Is that a fair comparison? Now, I'm not saying I know Playboy Cardi beat up his girl or not. I don't know if anybody put that in the chat. I don't know if Playboy Cardi beat up his girl. So if anybody say, hey, Playboy beat up women, I don't know, nigga. I'm not privy to that. I don't hit bitches unless a bitch hit me. Then I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. So anyway, but that's not a fair comparison. Because Ye is comparing a domestic violence issue to Diddy raping people with baby oil for years and forcing people to fuck and record people and shit. That's what he up against. He not up against a domestic violence case. Bitch, for the record, that's a fucking either level 3 felony or a misdemeanor if they charge you right. So, no.
Got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick, the two pedophiles, Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out of here, they're gonna play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like, they going all out. But see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in a position. I just work on behalf of God. Like, how that shit comes together, the timing, everything.
So he works on the behalf of God. See, then will Kanye be missing me with the bullshit, dog?
It's like a God sense. I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed into the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, I'm getting sleepy. So she said, okay, good night. And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody and they would do anything to have their dad home. The two twins, and Christian lost, their mama died and their daddy in jail. And everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy. And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it because it's just like I'm telling these top 5 niggas, it's like, yo, actually, you probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all